Good morrow to you, and welcome to the Baron's News Desk, covering the latest happenings and goings-on in the world of tabletop card gaming. With the set of Theros Beyond Death now fully released, it is now time for us to turn our sights into the future sets. What shall be coming next in the world of Magic the Gathering? Enter Ikoria Lair of Behemoths. The following information comes from the Wizards Play Network website. Ikoria Lair of Behemoths is coming April 24th. On this rugged plane of powerful monsters, it's eat or be eaten. Scheduling is now open for all events in the Ikoria set, including Commander Nights, the new weekly Commander program. We shall get into more details about Commander Nights a bit later, but now allow for us to examine the schedule leading up to the release of Ikoria. Now do bear in mind, most of these dates are targeted at the local game store owners, so several of these dates might not pertain specifically to you, the players and commoners. January 27th, the scheduling window opens. On January the 30th, initial allocation email. The next coming up date is February 14th, which is the preferred distributor locked and the pre-release allocation locked. On February 17th, they shall receive their final allocation email. It is at this point that the local game shops should now have a rough estimate of the number of pre-release products they will receive for this set. Unrelated to this set, on February 29th is when Unsanctioned is released, which is the new Unset. Bear in mind these are silver-bordered cards and not legal in tournament play or even legal in the Commander format, in the traditional sense. Of course, if your play group has given you the thumbs up, then go for it, I say. March 13th is the Mystery Booster release. For those of you possibly unfamiliar, the Mystery Boosters are used primarily for what we call a Chaos Draft at the Magic Fests. But it does appear that they are making these Mystery Boosters also available in some form to the local game shops to run those draft tournaments at their own locations. Also on March 13th is the Ikoria Premium Benefits Cutoff. March 23rd, Marketing Kit Delivery for North America and Latin America. This is when you should start planning to see those most enticing artworks and signage appearing in the windows of your local game shops. On March 22nd, the previews begin, and this is where the players will start to get excited. March 27th marks the Digital Marketing Assets Wave 2, which are the product shots, web, and social media assets and posters. April 3rd includes the Challenger Decks release. For those unfamiliar, the Challenger Decks are boxed products that usually provide an easy avenue for entry into the standard format for newer players. From April 10th to the 14th, promo pack and buy a box delivery. This also includes the Marketing Kit delivery for Europe, APAC, and Japan. APAC being short for the Asia-Pacific countries. April 17th through the 19th, and this is where you want to pull out your quills, dip it in your ink, and mark it on your calendars, as this is the pre-release weekend for Ikoria, and you can be certain that your friend the Baron will be in attendance. You could take that to the bank. April 24th is the full release of the set, sometimes referred to as the street date. April 25th and 26th is the draft weekend. April 27th, Commander Nights begins. May 2nd through the 3rd is Open House. And June 26th through the 28th is Core Set 2021 pre-release. This type of advanced information is most appreciated indeed. Thank you, Wizards of the Coast. Therefore, we can all plan accordingly. Our second story also comes from the Wizards Play Network website. Coming to a local game store near you is Commander Nights. Let's learn more together, shall we? Commander Nights runs once weekly from April 27th through June 18th. Players earn achievements in weekly Commander games with special rules. They shall provide lists of achievements that you're free to customize. They recommend reserving 25% of the store's promo packs for Commander Nights. 2020 is the year of Commander, and it fires up in earnest with Ikoria Lair of Behemoths. Commander Nights is a weekly Commander league with rotating rules and achievement-based prizes. Each week through the season, April 27th through June 18th, players will compete in pods of 3 to 5, building decks around novel rules and checking off 14 special achievements. Both the rules and achievements are curated by Magic's design studio. This achievement list will be a challenge to complete and will incentivize creative deck building. It'll truly feel like an achievement to check all the boxes, and some players will want to build new commander decks or alter existing ones in order to do it. They'll be sending the official rules list closer to the release of Ikoria, but here is an example using Theros Beyond Death so the stalls can know and players can know what to expect. So these are the examples provided. 1. Control a permanent with 3 or more auras attached to it. 2. Control 10 or more enchantments. 3. Have 3 of your constellation abilities trigger at the same time. 4. Control an enchantment creature with an enchantment attached to it and an enchantment attached to that enchantment. Number 5. Have 25 or more devotion to a single color. 6. Have 4 or more cards escape your graveyard in a single turn. 7. Control a demigod and god of the same color. 8. Control 3 or more sagas. 9. Target a creature you control with 4 or more spells in one turn. 10. Have 30 or more creature cards in your graveyard. Yes, I do believe that there was a typo in that sentence. 11. Win a game of Commander. 12. Control 3 or more permanents with temple in the name. 13. Have an effect you control cause an opponent's god to leave the battlefield. 14. Generate 25 or more mana on a single turn. These types of rules will certainly look to shake up the local game scenes in your local game shops and potentially within your own play groups. I have also designed a few of these achievements for my own play groups. One I was particularly fond of was to use a commander that was vanilla, as in it has no ability text. Another was casting a commander a certain number of times in the game. I believe it was 5. There was also another for casting your commander 0 times in a game. And what are your thoughts on these topics, commoners? What do you think of the Commander Knights? And what are your speculations of Ikoria? It is looking to be a most magnificent set indeed. It's giving me that feeling, a bit of a reminder of the Alara block. Please be sure to like and subscribe and share this video with your commoner friends. Until next time, cheers!